Hello, hello, and welcome back to twitch.tv/Epitaph Fox, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Link's Awakening for Nintendo Switch. Hello as well to Lore, welcome in, thank you for redeeming a first, second, and third. We are starting with Mrs. Fox playing today. For past two streams, I've been the one...
No, I can't.
You can't reach, I'm sorry.
Last time I was able to be seen.
Last time.
That one time.
Last two streams, I played first to start us off, and so now it's Mrs. Epitaph Fox's turn. And in the last stream, we were able to complete the third dungeon, and we opened the door to the fourth dungeon, right? Right. So now we just kind of need to figure out how to get over there. Because it seems to me like we need to be able to swim to get to that. But we were also told we can jump down from the top of the waterfall. We're looking for the ladders. Take that, jerk. Good call with the apples. Good evening to you, Lore. How you doing? Hope you are well. The Tall mountain range. Or Tal, however you want to pronounce it.
I say Tal. But now that you say Tal,
I figured that it's just like stylized. Trying to figure out food. Well, food is, generally speaking, a consumable that provides nutrients and sustenance. So, food's all figured out. You don't have to worry about it.
We did it!
We solved food. This is what I've heard. Well, congratulations, you have heard correctly. We're gonna get started with a good old water time. Oh, you needed to reset it? What if you throw a bomb to destroy the purple crystal below, and then you can push it something there? Maybe? Oh, you could just do that. Zelda Master over here, everybody. No! At least you don't have to go all the way to the beginning of the room. However, I'm not sure if casting Create Food and Water is more prevalent than using my survival skill to forage for what's around the house. Well, I guess it really just depends on how generous your GM is. Or your mom. Your mom! Or as Muscle Man says in regular show, my mom! Oh, that's right. I don't think you've ever seen regular show. I think you'd like it. The GM seems to be leaning me towards create food and water. Well, good luck with your creation. Money! We're gonna need all that money for more crane game. Oh god. That's the rule, we have to play at least once every stream? Alright. So it looked like there was a very distressed man above where we are. Crane game is the best game. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I don't disagree, but I don't agree. You don't like that? Okay. Hello, friendo. Yep, Popple got lost, just like you said. What? Now I'm so famished I can't even move. Can you give me some vittles?
Hey!
Oh, hey! The pineapple's so delicious. I'm going to eat it right now. Bon appetit. Ah, this wasn't meant to be a reward. Here, take this. It's a hibiscus. Who wanted the hibiscus?
Bunny in the animal.
Right, yes. The bunny, the creature in the animal village. Storm Crown, redeeming a splash. Unfortunately, it does nothing, but it does let me know that you're here. Welcome and welcome. How you doing? All right, and now we can leave, right? No? Sure, but we should probably try to at least go into the dungeon, right? Oh, and that's where it is. We figured it out. La Creatura. Good to hear, good to hear. Oh, that... We couldn't go through that before, right? But that's a one-way ticket. That's less fun.
Well, since we're out this way,
Might as well teleport. Also,
go do that pesky fetch quest.
might as well do the pesky fetch quest.
I really did not know.
No, it's okay.
I promise I didn't know.
Also, this guy is on the verge of starvation, and a single pineapple revives him. I feel like if you're in a situation where you are either starved or parched, even a small amount can really revitalize you. Because it's like, it's not just the sustenance from it, but like the hope and the invigoration and the dopamine. I think that can be a real big, like, driving force. Not a single one, a whole one. A letter? Who's the letter for?
Mr. Wright, who lives on the edge of the mysterious forest.
Oh,
He writes
right.
letters, but he doesn't receive them.
That's correct. Yes, he's always talking about how he never receives any letters, and he's so bummed out about that.
Let's go take his day. I know, I'm sorry.
It's not... You're the one playing. You can do whatever you want.
I have no fast port here yet, so...
Not yet. And which means you could do Crane Game.
You were getting all this out of the way right now. Perfect.
Yeah, I guess it gave him enough energy to get to civilization. If anything, just getting down the mountain would be monumental enough, because then you can get to the trees and apples and stuff. But then you also run into monsters and you get stabbed. Straight up had nights where I've woken up thirstier than a desert and a single glass of water is ambrosial. I think that's happened to you before a couple of times. Trendy game. One play, 10 rupees. Yeah, we gotta get the rock. We gotta get that Dwayne Johnson over there. Come on. Ooh. Oh. Zelda Master.
I did it!
Zelda Master. Goomba time. No, no, no. Strange square rock piece time.
Goomba time!
Now Goomba time.
No! I'm gonna try it one more time. We got the important.
We got the important thing. That is correct. This is just for fun now. Oh. 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 Hey. Now can it survive the travel back?
Yes, it can!
Wow. That was the best Crane game we've ever had.
That was where they quit one.
Quit while we're ahead. Very much. We got a chamber stone. Why does it feel so strange?
Give it to Dante.
And a Goomba figure. Try to resist the urge to jump on it.
I don't know if we need that for anything.
I-
I'm glad we have.
It seemed to me like all of the houses in Mabe Village have a little figurine stand. And there's maybe some, like, minor reward for getting all of them. But we don't have to try to do that. I think you can examine them and it'll tell you what the thing is. Spiny. So there's like 3 in this house. Boo, there's one over there. Shy guy. Pokey. A chamber pot. Wait.
Alright, so it doesn't go here. Oh, we can like this though.
Oh, we can go in here now. What's in here? The Dream Shrine.
Okay.
Alright, Link asleepening.
Asleepening.
It's a dream within a dream.
Lights out, please.
Ah, yes. You got all these guys who mimic you, and you can get an ocarina, it seems. Or a treasure chest? Inception time. Oh, you wouldn't be able to get the ocarina without the running shoes. 100 rupees, though. Nice.
See, I made back our crane game.
That's all of our crane game money back, and then some. We should.
Yay!
And then you can jump down from up there. Save you a walk.
That's what I was gonna do. Oh, fun.
Oh, he has a little yawn when he wakes up.
I bet now I can learn on
Oh, yeah. That poor child. Whatever. Maybe. Alright. You all heard it here first. Mrs. Fox says he's okay.
He's fine.
He's fine. You're playing fast and loose with that shield. True. I was playing faster and looser. With no shield. Alright. What's this? A letter for me? I'm so happy. And look, the letter came with a photograph.
That's not the bunny.
She's so beautiful. I must give you something for your trouble. Well, it looks like all I have is this broom. How will that be? Fine, I guess? Like, if it's all you've got? But that photo is not of... I feel like we did run into someone who needed a broom, but I do not remember where they are. Maybe it was someone else in the animal village? Oh, yeah, the mermaid statue. Maybe you can. Yeah, I vaguely recall that we did run into someone who said that they wanted a broom. You can go up that way. There we go. Well, no, that's past that thing. We still don't know how to defeat that guy. Maybe with the bow and arrow. Well, I mean, technically, this is a pathway to get back up the mountain, so... Are you hoping for a heart in one of the rocks? South of us, yeah. Directly south. Go to the lady. We do not have any more secret sauce right now. Need the secret sauce. Lady. Oh wow. Maybe it's like it doubles every play session, maybe? I don't know. And she healed you, so that helps.
Okay, we are ready for the next dungeon.
We are officially ready for the next dungeon. And we have an extra heart now, too. This... Yeah, where is Dante? Isn't he north and to the right? That's him. We'll give him the chamber stone. Oh, you got a new chamber stone. Let me make that into a chamber for you real quick. We got a chamber slotted into the dungeon thing. So now we can make larger dungeons. Alrighty. Let's try this again. Oh. I was wondering why you stopped. The windfish sleeps long and dreamily in the egg above. When you play the 8 instruments of the sirens in front of the egg, he will awaken. This, my friend, is the only way for you to leave the island. Okay. Yeah, like you could just look at the egg and that's whatever. No, well, we gave him a weird stone, alright? This is the correct way. Kazi, hey, welcome in, welcome. How you doing? Luckily, you don't need to do a puzzle to get through here. Is there anything you can get from traveling to the left on that side, I wonder? Oh, okay. Sleepy? What time is it by you? It's like, it's almost midnight. Like half an hour till midnight? That is a reasonable time, considering the other times you've come into stream. Just use the grab power from Echoes of Wisdom and just move it. It's 10:34. What? Only 10? Oh yeah, because our daylight savings happens before yours does. That's right. So it's only a 4-hour difference for like a couple more weeks or something. Very nice. A much more agreeable time. Here we go. We are finally starting the dungeon. 30th of March, I think ours happens. Oh, okay. So like 2 weeks. The Angler's Tunnel. All right. Hate the time changes. It usually takes me about 2, maybe 3 days tops to get used to the time change. Although I vaguely recall there was something like maybe a year or 2 ago that was like we were going to get rid of the time change. They're still working on it, apparently. Hey look, bombs. And whatever the heck that thing is. Don't like that. Little Surskit looking ass over there. Oh, the music in here is actually very calming, though, I must say. Yeah. the compass. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I've just noticed that if something is in the room, a little thing pops up in the corner.
That's how I'm able to know.
Well, I just, like, out of the corner of my eye saw it talk about, like, oh, and listen for the tune. And when that popped up, I heard the tune for it. I'm like, no wonder you were saying, like, oh no, there's something in here. I had no idea the last time.
I'm very bad at that.
So Mrs. Fox is saying that she's going to be using her key elsewhere in the dungeon because she's canonically bad at dungeons. And she often uses keys earlier than she should. I just think, like, the game wouldn't be designed in such a way that you could use a key in the wrong place and be locked out of something.
Oh, to be sure, if we don't agree, we'll not put this.
Fair enough. I disagree with you, but I will listen to you. That's true.
And so we get utterly stuck in one.
Well, I remember the first time you played Breath of the Wild, you got hard locked in the water divine beast. And, well, yeah, because, like, you got stuck behind the fact that you needed the map to be able to change the direction of the trunk to move forward, and it was because you didn't think to raise a gate with the ice block to get the map. And to be fair, it really wasn't that obvious. We had to look up a guide on how to figure that out. Oh, they're kind of cracked. I didn't even notice that until you put the bomb down. I'm like, wait, why are you doing that? Well, don't forget, you can also use magic powder on those guys to turn them into fairies. True. Money! We need that to play more Crane Game. And buy the bow and arrow in like 200 more rupees. That's so rude! And then I push.
Now I have 3 keys.
Now you have 3 keys.
And I am more comfortable with and I have the map and the compass.
Wow. Look at you go.
Yeah, so now I can safely...
Unfortunately, it looks like this dungeon is pretty large with 4 floors. Ooh. So what's everyone up to today? Hope you've all been having a good day. Pretty standard day of work for me, nothing out of the ordinary, so I guess it's a good day just on that merit alone. I did have a meeting in the morning, an all-team meeting, which unfortunately, like, the whole time they were like, oh, we have a lot of stuff we need to go over, so we're gonna, like, really focus on trying to end on time, and then they ended half an hour early. So, that was fun. Well, I mean, like, good for them, but, like, bad for me. I had to start working soon. Take that turtle. Oh, they sound like they're coughing when you kill them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You will not be able to get over there yet. But I'm assuming you get the flippers in this dungeon. Considering so much is locked behind water.
Yeah.
That's so rude.
Oh, I can't even get that.
Oh, thank goodness. I was actually a little worried. Yeah, right? Oh, there's secret treasure in here. No, there it goes. I just hear the da-da-da-da-da. The glint of the tile will be your guide. What? The glint of a tile. Alright, so we're looking for a shiny square. Hey, Guardian Acorn. Very nice. And a piece of power. Even better. Ah! What's the point of the mimics? Just to annoy you? I didn't see any shiny squares in there at all. Oh. I think this is supposed to help you figure out which one you need to touch. No, you need the flippers to do this one. I thought that was going to be the flippers. Yeah, let's go back. Got a key. Didn't have a key before, now you have a key.
Yep. Some progress, I can get you there.
Yeah. And you know what? That looked like an altar with a chest on it, so that's probably where the flippers are. Can't go in there until you have the flippers. Yeah. Those drowning sounds are just the worst. No, it's okay. What's also sad is that I have a delay on it, so I'm not even expecting all of a sudden I just hear someone drowning. Mini boss. Oh god, he fast. Alright, seems pretty simple. I thought you would have to like start running around to catch up to him. This is so easy. Zelda Master over here, everybody. And like he's flashing red, so you know you're doing damage. He takes a lot of hits. Oh my god. There we go. He turned into a fairy. Because they thought you would take a lot more damage doing that. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. Squish Link. Glooped. He almost got glooped. You got the flippers! dive underwater with B or press A to swim quickly.
Life just got easy.
Life just got easy. That's okay. I was just checking, make sure. Oh, that's what I meant, the glint of the tile. That was the hint. Although, I mean, it's pretty obvious what you gotta do. What are these little prairie dogs with stone masks? Love them so much that you have to hurt them. Fair enough. They managed to get one last hit on you. At least it's like a passive thing. You don't need to actively equip them. That would be super annoying. Hey, good job. Stairs. Oh, that's so unnerving. The eyeball following you. Honestly, though, it's a little less unnerving when it gets that evil, like, detail on its eye. I think you're gonna have to time it perfectly. Haha! Hey, boss key, nice. This dungeon has gone by pretty fast, actually. Yeah, there's still a couple of treasure chests. Yeah, like that is probably the key to unlock that. There's a door right here that you have to swim to. You have to swim to touch the button to open it up. So that's how you get to that. But you can swim around just easily to get there. Yep. No, we can almost afford the bow and arrow now. We're like 20 rupees away. It was 980. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, in the early stages of the game, it's like, oh, this is only $200, and then when you have that much, he's like, I've raised the price to 900. Just to make it seem like it's achievable, and then you get there, it's like, nah, never mind. Wee. Aw. Good. Good. Now, if this isn't the key, we also did a thing where the key kind of like fell into a hole. Okay, so that is the key. This was just some little bonus. So we need to go to the first floor, or the fourth floor, I should say. Oh, hey, fair. I believe that you jumped. And you have to do like frame perfect jumps every single time. I wanted to be good at Crash Bandicoot so badly. I just wasn't.
I was good at Crash Bandicoot PlayStation.
Yeah.
When they remastered it, I sucked.
Yeah.
I was only good at the shitty graphics. Once they upped the graphics, it was too clean, and my brain couldn't. My brain was lagging where they had fixed the lag.
Yeah.
And I ended up being terrible at it.
I remember getting to maybe like the 3rd or 4th boss of one of the games. By the time I just got to a point I couldn't carry on through the game any further. And we had the first one and the 3rd one, I think. I may have the discs in here somewhere. I've got all the classic games right underneath this desk. Nintendo Bro checking if he's got a timber. Surprise, surprise, he does not, but he does redeem a 1st, 2nd, 3rd. You are the 2nd user today. And a splash, while appreciated, unfortunately does nothing. But at least it lets me know that you're here. Switch players! Finally!
Now you get to do it.
Okay, I've done bosses. I did the genie boss. Well, let me make sure to properly... Nintendo Bro says. And I've remembered to do the toggle, unlike one of our play sessions yesterday, the other day. Alright, boss time. Never mind, not a boss time, it's stairs time. Unless this is where the boss is.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. That tracks. Oh no, it's one of these fish. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Glub, glub. Ooh. Food. Anglerfish. Alright, well, his weak spot is clearly his, like... bleh. Got little friends? That's not fair. You're cheating. Better than big friends, I guess. Or is that 2nd phase? That's dead. Go me!
Oh, you!
Also, I really appreciate that wearing these flippers allows Link to breathe underwater indefinitely. It's a good side effect of magic flippers. Heart container? GG easy. I would agree. As the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, so too do I happen to be at a grocery store when I catch your stream. Well, hopefully you're seeing some good deals. Hopefully the cost of things has not risen too drastically that you can still buy your necessities.
Not buying eggs.
And he's not buying eggs, that's for sure. Ooh, it's a harp. Take. You got the surf harp. I'm trying to think, who uses a harp or something similar to a harp in other Zelda games? I think, Medley from the Rito tribe in Wind Waker, she's got like a harp. Or something similar to a harp. Nintendo Bro says, the egg market is cracked. Bay.
Let me to Bay.
Your road goes into the bay.
Oh, we can get to the mermaid now.
Mm-hmm. We can go to the mermaid. Okay, you'll be right back. now that we can swim, I feel empowered to go down this short little way. I almost didn't see them, actually. Is there anything else in this cave, or no? No, I think that was it. But I guess it's meant to be one of those things where if you're not paying attention, you could just miss it and think, oh, weird, there's just like an empty water room over here. Anyway, moving on. Oh, but we can't go any farther. What's the point of coming over here, then? Rude? So how many instruments does that make now? We now have 4 out of 8, so we're technically halfway done with the game at this point. More or less. Oh god, why is this ghost chasing me? Ah! What's... Alright, well, it doesn't seem to want to hurt me. Let's try and get on some land. Enough for a proper band now. Let's get on land. Maybe this ghost wants to talk? Hello. Oh, we're gonna get followed by this ghost for a bit. The house, take me. The house at the bay. Oh, okay. Can do. Slowbro is not in your Pokedex. Yeah, I'm working on taking you to the house at the bay. Come on. Here, enter my house. Okay. Alright, we made it to your house, lady. Let's maybe LP 92. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Nostalgia unchanged. Boo-hoo. Enough. Cemetery. Take me, my grave. Oh, and I remember there's like a special grave. That's right. We found it in the last stream when Mrs. Fox thought we could activate it sooner than we could. I don't think we can go this way. Oh, I could probably swim around. Hey there. Okay. Is he sleeping now? Okay. What do you think we should do? Yeah, we got there, and then she's like, okay, take me to my grave. Yep. Okay. Take that, monkey. Jerk. Yeah, run away. Yeah, why don't we just do that? Alright, so it's just gonna be me for the rest of stream. If anyone redeems for a Switch players, I will...
We'll roll it over.
We'll roll it over. Our dog is just acting a little funny, so Mrs. Fox is gonna go spend some time with him. Just saw Viva paper towels at the store, and I immediately thought they misspelled pinata wrong. Viva Pinata, that's a game I wouldn't mind playing again, but I remember the last time I tried playing it, it didn't have the same feel as when I first played it. So something was off about it. I don't know if it's just like my approach to a video game like Viva Pinata has changed or not, but yeah, whatever. Is he lonely? He might be. I mean, he's normally good at just kind of like settling himself down, but earlier today he was just kind of fixated on bringing his stuffed animal to bed and then jumping in and out of bed like multiple times. Something just seemed a little weird. He made it seem like he was uncomfortable being in bed, but he wanted to be in bed. But we thought he had to go outside, so we took him outside, and he was walking around just fine. He wasn't in pain or anything. So I think he's just... something might be up, something... he might just be in a loop. Not really sure. Why am I doing that? Nintendo Bro rolling a D20, rolling a 9 today. What does a 9 give you? Let's find out. Alright. Nintendo Bro, you and anyone in chat who would like to are going to play Tic-Tac-Toe. The winner will get 1,000 copper pieces. I don't know why it's not showing up on camera right now. let me try something else then, I guess. Why is this so big? Oh, why is it being weird, though? Maybe this will work? Alright, well, that doesn't work anymore. Or at least the way I thought it worked doesn't work anymore. So I will do a reroll, and I will have to make a note to myself to change that if I can't do tic-tac-toe anymore. Move that. Okay. Reroll. 7! Seven gives you the ability to create. Finally showing energy, that's good. You can create, Nintendo Bro, a D&D item or weapon that will appear in one of the D&D games that I am next running. You can create it as underwhelming or overpowered as you would like. Whatever is in your creative juices and mindset. It can be enchanted to do something, or it can be mundane and do nothing. Whatever you feel would be best. I'll think about that one and get back to you. Perfectly fine. I'm working on getting to your grave. Hold your horses. With the flower, yeah, with the flowers. I get it. Let me look at the map. It's up here. Okay. Here you go, lady. Your grave. You know, you're the one who accosted me out of nowhere. Thank you. A jar. A jar for you. Put something inside. Bye-bye. A jar? Oh, a bottle. A fairy bottle. It looks big enough to hold a fairy inside. Oh, here comes the owl. Hoot hoot. It has been some time since our paths crossed, lad. You must dive into the waters of Martha's Bay to enter the catfish's maw. The closer you get to the windfish, the more restless he sleeps. Carry onward. Hoot! Okay. Whoops. Yeah, I don't remember who it was who last created a D&D item for us, but the last one we got was a stick that would poison people if they were hit with it, and I think it like dealt like a solid 2 damage. Explain rolls in D&D to me. I have an idea, but I need to come up with a buff. Well, roles in general are usually split into a few different categories. First is an ability check, which is someone using one of their skills to complete an action or accomplish a task. They will have modifiers on their abilities and skills, basically. So, certain skills, they'll get a larger bonus to whatever their role is for it. For example, they could have like +3 in athletics, so if they're trying to do something that would require their athletics to accomplish, they would have a higher chance of getting a higher roll because they have a plus bonus on it. There's also attacks and saves. Attacks is pretty self-explanatory. You're rolling to see if you are accurately hitting your enemy or if you're not dealing any damage to them. Or a save might be like to avoid falling into a trap, or an area of effect happens near you. Are you able to get away with only taking half damage from it? That kind of stuff. Oh, now that we have the ocarina, can we learn the song? Yeah, hey, that's a nice ocarina you have there. Will you accompany me as I sing? You don't own that ball. So, how do you like it? It's really touching, isn't it? Does it stick in your mind? Yes, it does. You've learned the Ballad of the Windfish. This song will always remain in your heart. Please, don't ever forget this song. Or me. Okay. What are the skill categories? Skills are... goodness me. I might need to break out, like, a character sheet to read them off to you, because there's quite a few. And so, like, each skill is based off of a different ability or attribute. Let me grab 1 second. Don't apologize, it's fine. I thought I had like one or two at the ready, and so I was looking through my pile of D&D stuff and I couldn't find it. So I grabbed my folder, and I'm just gonna see if I can find one in here. The problem I run into more often than not is that I do a lot of handwriting of stuff. I don't really print out as much stuff. So I don't have like the full list unless I have a printout of something around here. But I'm pretty sure I have a printout in here. If not, I will legitimately just... How many attacks are common for a round of D&D, and how long do items usually last? Those are such weird questions in terms of how D&D is played. Man, I really just don't keep character sheets around. I have no idea where the other two that I had written out went. I must have thrown them out. Well, I know nothing about D&D. I mean, it's fine, it's fair. It's just, in general, it's such a weird question to ask. How many attacks are common for a round of D&D? In a round of combat, you typically get one attack, unless you are a character who has hit a high enough level that they, as part of their class, get an extra attack. Most combat classes, like melee combat classes, can get a second attack. And I think there's one class that can get a third, or maybe even a fourth attack per round of combat. And then there's also these things called reactions. Everyone gets a reaction once per turn, and the most common reaction is an attack of opportunity. There are a couple of different instances where you would have an opportunity to use your reaction to attack additionally, such as an enemy targeting a friend of yours who is within 5 feet of you. The focusing on someone else in close proximity to you allows you an opportunity to try and attack them again. Or someone running away from you. Like, if they are within 5 feet of you and they move away from you, and they have not attacked you in that same turn, their moving away from you is giving you an opportunity to attack with your reaction. Oh, Azzy, I'm very sorry. Hello and welcome. Mrs. Fox is not available right now. She was here earlier. So we will hold on to that Switch players for the next stream. So it is just me for the remainder of stream today. How long do items usually last? That's really dependent. I can't shut it off right now, unfortunately. You've been robbed. No. If you would like, you can have a free redemption of anything that's less than 200 or equal to 200. Which would basically be a splash, a light change, or an every flavor jelly bean. Oh yeah, and Nintendo Bro, that's perfectly fine as well. You can just kind of tell me your idea, and I can make it work within the rules. Let me tell you what I'm thinking, and you help me make it work. Alright, Azzy, I will do a bean. Goodness. I almost half wish I didn't suggest it. Alright, this one looks white with a slight yellow tint. Oh no. What's the, this could be rotten egg. This could be earwax. This could be marshmallow. Or it could be lemon. I have a really bad feeling this is going to be rotten egg. Well, for one, it wasn't good. I think that was supposed to be rotten egg, but it didn't really taste like a rotten egg or egg in general. But it was definitely not lemon. I would have enjoyed it if it was lemon. But it was definitely not marshmallow, and it was definitely not earwax. Like, it didn't taste like so bad that I needed to gag, because obviously you saw my reaction, right? But it was one of those things where I was more confused than anything, and then by the time I'm like, okay, that's probably rotten egg, I was like, but I'm still chewing it, and I'm not enjoying chewing it. Chastity Belt of Chaos. Water, yes, thank you, Azzy. When equipped, charisma rolls over 5 equal a 1, but strength attack rolls under 12 count as a 15. Oh. Now that's particularly interesting. Because on one hand, it's incredibly overpowered, I will say. But that's the whole point of allowing people to come up with their own items. It doesn't matter if it's overpowered or not. You create it. I put it in my friend's game. The stick that did 2 damage and would poison a target was overpowered because it was a simple weapon that could do more than 1 damage. And also the fact that it automatically poisoned the target. Like, there was no check to avoid being poisoned. That's what makes it overpowered. In this case, honestly, the overpowered part comes from the fact that any roll under 12 is a 15. But, I mean, that sounds great to me, personally. It's definitely something that I think I would love to have, like, an enemy use against my friend. Anything over a 5 equaling a 1 is pretty chaotic, though. For charisma rolls. Anyway, what was I doing? I thought about 10 and under. Basically, like, changing the outcome of dice rolls is already overpowered in and of itself. It doesn't matter exactly what it is. But I'm not here to be like, come up with a different set of rules to make it more playable. The whole point of that particular, like, you could make a D&D item is to have incredibly overpowered items even be a possibility. I'm trying to think. Azzy had one too, a long while back, and she created an Eevee sword. Although I shouldn't say that you created it. More that I was telling you, like, well, these are some things. What does this sound good? And you're like, yeah, that sounds good. Hoot! There are 2 shrines, one to the north, the other to the south. First, head south, where ancient ruins speak of the windfish. You will learn much there. Why are you telling me this now? I guess because this is the first time I've been over here, I guess. Where am I? Oh, this is not where I want to be. I wanted to be over here. Whoops. I need to go backwards. Come on. I'm actually trying to remember right now, Azzy, what happened to the Eevee sword. I think he ended up giving it to one of his allies, and then they parted ways at some point. So he doesn't have the Eevee sword anymore, but the former ally does still have it. That bean left a bad taste in my mouth for sure. Bleh. Level 5, Catfish's Maw. I think we're going to be able to get the hook shot in this dungeon. Compass. Oh, I see what you gotta do. Coco! Welcome in, welcome, and thank you very much for the splash. Unfortunately, it does nothing, but it does let me know that you're here. Oh, come on, that's not what I wanted to do. Love when you say that, thank you. Oh, come on. What am I doing wrong here? So close. How you doing today? Oh, come on. Doing good other than my arm. How's you? Well, I'm doing fine, thank you for asking, but what happened to your arm? Median nerve and rotator cuff are an issue according to the physio I saw today. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully those kind of things improve a little bit over time. There we go. Jeez. Ah, that took forever. I hope so, because it really sucks right now. I'll make sure to take it easy in the meantime. All that fun stuff. Oh, that doesn't give me a little prize? Maybe we try the other way. I'm off work now until 20th, so I got plenty of time to rest it. Very good. Very good. Well, I don't know what it wants me to do in there, but we will come back to it, I guess. Oh, I think this is the pattern. Maybe we put them in the corners, because it's like... Maybe that's what we have to do? No, but we can't move these. What does this mean? Yeah, these blocks definitively cannot be moved, but these ones can. But they can only be moved one. What does that even mean? Try and push them both together so they make a square in the middle. I don't even know why I never thought to try that. That is so smart. Thank you, Coco. Jeez. Not just a pretty face. Alright, well, I still don't know what this is all about, but at least maybe we'll come across a puzzle and we'll know that these, like, corner blocks are important elsewhere in the dungeon. At least we got a key out of that, which meant that coming down here was, like, needed to do. Got like half an hour to complete this dungeon. I think I can do it. I just have no recourse for that? I was definitely supposed to grab the grappling hook before getting to this part. Hearts. Thank you. If you can't destroy a skeleton with your sword, try using a bomb. So, Coco, the 8-ball command is specifically supposed to be used with a question. You say, you ask a question and then you use the 8-ball to get your answer. Funnily enough, just using the 8-ball says, yeah. Alright, good thing we know to use bombs here, I guess. Oh, now we use bombs. I get it. That makes way more sense. If I could remember the controls for this game, that would make a whole heck of a lot of a difference. Oh, I can't beat you. I'm out of here. Okay, so back to the item. I'm thinking the charisma debuff is for the duration of the wear, but the buff only works every 3rd turn. It can't be unequipped until you find the key of canceling consecration. So this is a cursed item. Okay. I'm just gonna take a quick picture of chat here so I can get the information about it. Depends on how charismatic you need to be. Well, it definitely sounds like a fun item to use on, like, an enemy that goes against the player character, my friend in his game. Especially with the idea of, like, if you equip it, all of a sudden you can't unequip it unless you get a particular item to get rid of it. He's finally sleeping? That's good. I really wonder what was up with him. Apparently he was stressed out about something, and in turn was stressing us out. He was stress licking my arm for a while. Oh, jeez. Poor bud. I've got what was inside the box. Come and get it if you can. Master Skeleton. Alright. Well, the good news is that he's sleeping and hopefully relaxing now. I don't know what set him off. All I did was get home late. Literally the only thing that changed. Well, Layla was bothering him, right? Maybe that had something to do with it. Keep going for the running animation when I mean to use my shield. Yeah, I need a fairy. Thank you. Dive under where torchlight beams do cross. Okay, thanks for the tip. Don't cross the Schwartz beams. Starting to wonder if I need bow and arrow to complete this dungeon or something. Now, I'm assuming I do have to come back over here. Because there was one of those, like, skull chamber looking things. And much easier to get through there the second time around. Okay, but he's not gonna show up here, probably because I need to find him in the other, like, 2 rooms or whatever first. Ah, this is troublesome. I don't think we need the bow and arrow to get through here. I hope we don't. I need the grappling hook to get that chest. Can't do anything in here. Okay, this is new. Oh, here's something. Got some bloopers in here. Some bloops. Ooh, some unusual knowledge. Let us learn some unusual knowledge, shall we? $476 from the Big Book of Unusual Knowledge. Okay, so it just hit me what Bauk means. Yes, I made it that way so that I would know what it was for. I thought you just misspelled book. For anyone who hasn't caught on, it stands for Book of Unusual Knowledge. All right. Lucky for us, it starts us off right at a particular header. We are in the chapter for technology and invention. This section is titled The Firefighter's Best Friend. A device that was first conceived in the late 1600s saves countless lives and millions of dollars in property every year. Fire hydrants are among the most ubiquitous fixtures in U.S. cities. Squat, brightly painted, and immediately recognizable, 2 or 3 of them adorn virtually every city block in the country. New York City alone has more than 100,000 hydrants within the city limits. Fire hydrants, as we know them today, have been around for more than 200 years, but their predecessors first appeared in London in the 1600s. At that time, Britain's capital had an impressive municipal water system that consisted of networks of wooden pipes, essentially hollowed out tree trunks, that snaked beneath the cobblestone streets. During large blazes, firefighters would dig through the street and cut into the pipe, allowing the hole that they had dug to fill with water. That created an instant cistern that provided a supply of water for the bucket brigade. After extinguishing the blaze, they would drain the hole and plug the wooden pipe, which is the origin of the term fire plug, and then mark the spot for the next time a fire broke out in the vicinity. That's really interesting. Now, I knew that fire hydrants are one of those things that, like, have been around for a long time, but I had no idea of its origins in London in the 1600s. And I guess it also makes sense that, you know, like, they would mark the spot so that if they had to dig it back up, they could just unplug it. They didn't have to cut into the tree trunk a second time. And that, like, the idea of that being, like, this is where we get the water from, being a hydrant spot, that's really interesting. And that's what I love about the Book of Unusual Knowledge. I would love to have, like, one of my life goals being something as close as possible to knowing at least one thing about everything. And that's why I got the book. I requested it for a Secret Santa, actually. And the one year that I first saw it, it was sold out. And the second year that I asked for it, I got it. There's nothing I can do over here with this. The pots are in the way. Oh, but now that we come from this direction, we can go up now. It's a good thing I gave myself, what was it, 20 minutes to do this dungeon? We've already squandered like 15 minutes of it. There's so many hazards in this game. At least it looks like I would have had to have gone to... Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, but this is number 3. We need number 2. Oh, finally, we get the dungeon map. That'll help us find this stuff much easier. Because it even gives us the little hint here. Like, there's the 4 over here that we've been to already. This is the 3. We need the 2, which is probably over here. And then we come up here, and then we go do that. And then when we defeat him at 4 is probably when we get the hook shot. I'm good at figuring this kind of stuff out. It's just executing my ideas that I struggle with a little bit. Here we go. Gulp, you found me. You're a real pesky kid. You know that? Yep. Now I'm going to remember all of the buttons I need to press. Ah, I can't beat you. I'm out of here. Oh. Sorry, Link. Alright, here we go, number 3. It looks like we don't even need the shield, honestly. Now we have to go through that stupid puzzle again. Not happy about that. Let's see, what's the best way of getting there? I think it's through here. Nope. Why did I do that? We need all the hearts we can find. And we proceed to find no hearts. Okay, great. Even better. I think we finally beat him. There it is. The hook shot. Its chain stretches long when you use it. Hookshot is definitely one of, if not the favorite item from a Zelda game of mine. Like, any Zelda game, hookshot is like a top tier item. Does anyone have a favorite Zelda item from any game? Doesn't matter. Honestly, so far, the staff from Echoes of Wisdom, it's pretty dope. That is true. It's a very powerful item. Multifunctional items are always going to be like some of my favorite. From a traditional Zelda stance, Fire Rod is also one of my favorites. Come on. There wasn't even anything over here. Why did I do that? Oh, fairy, thank you. Oh yeah, that's much easier to get through now. Yes, yes, very good, thank you. If anyone doesn't know what that's from the show on Hulu, What We Do in the Shadows. Matthew Berry's character is just a laugh riot the whole time. I thought it would pull the pot to me. Oopsie daisies. I don't know. I just thought it would. Oh, hey, fair. And we also got our halfway warp. Good, good. Oh, but we don't have a key to go around this way. That's a bummer. What shall we do? At the rate we're finding all of these arrows, I'm really starting to think we need the bow and arrow. Wait, this is just the other side. I still need a key. Money. Money. Key? Yeah, there's the key. Now, if we use the key to open that door there, that will give us access to the boss chamber. That's what that means. What are memories? Oh, okay. But that's the only place to use the key, so how do we... How do we get here? Oh, I bet we go under here. Back under the water. Aha. So I kind of did this dungeon a little out of order, but thankfully we have everything we need to get to the boss fight now. We're a little over time, but it's okay. You went so fast? No, no, no. This took me much longer than it honestly should have. I am not the Zelda master. No, no, no. Hey, can I not get, like, pin cushions, please? Thank you. Where do I need to go? I guess the room south of here probably makes no sense. And then from there, maybe down the stairs here? I think that connects. No, that didn't connect where I thought it would. No, but this does work. Okay, this still works. Because we can do this. There we go. Aha! Yes! Alright, who's this boss? Snake? You are the outsider. Come to wake the windfish. Hee, I shall eat you. No, thank you. Oh. Oh. Don't like that. Slime eel. Even worse than a snake, honestly. Oh, you know, I bet we have to lay bombs down or something. No? Then maybe it is with the hook shot. Maybe we gotta be like facing perpendicular to it. Well, welcome back, Coco. You're just in time. Oh, okay. I see what I gotta do. This is tough. I really can't be falling through the holes, though. What did I just say about falling through the holes? Oh, come on, that's not fair. You've never done that before. And then you blow up? Good thing I have a revive, but this is the only one I have. That's not good. I couldn't get more hits in. Bummer. I got 3 in there, that's fine. Yeah! You don't seem to know what kind of island this is. Hee, what a fool. Hee. I was actually legitimately worried that we would not make it. But we did it. Alright, so that's 2 dungeons down in this stream. We are on a fast track to be beating this game by probably next week. Let us pick up the xylophone. I mean the wind marimba. Very cool. Shrine. The island's secret in the shrine. Now, we technically know where that is because I accidentally went over in that direction previously. But that's okay. We will tackle that in the next stream of this game, which will be next Tuesday. But for anyone who happens to be awake at the time of 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, you are more than welcome to join me for some fun playing a little game that I quite enjoy called Ooblets. It is a mishmash of several different genres, but it's primarily a card battle, monster taming, farming game. And yes, that is the easiest way to explain it. Oh, what's this? Can I talk to the fisherman? Is there... Why can you do this? Or is this like a, if you happen to fall into the water accidentally, you can still do stuff? What's the point of doing this? Okay, well, we're gonna get out from under the boat, I guess. What was the point of that? I was trying to get up there to where the owl statue is. I just want to find a good, safe place to stop playing the game. Is that too much to ask for? Who knew? Secrets are like water when it comes to bridges. Water goes under the bridge. There's a secret under the bridge. That's what that's about. Okay. Now that makes sense. But I don't know what you do when you talk to that guy. Like, what is the secret? Oh, like, dude, that slime is in the way of the thingy. There we go. A nice safe spot next to this statue. Never mind, it's not safe because of enemies shooting fireballs. Coco, redeeming a jelly bean right to end the stream with. You better hope it's a good one. Alright, let's see. This is either banana, rotten egg, marshmallow, or lemon. Oof. Alright. That was definitely marshmallow. So I will appreciate the not bad flavor. Not rotten egg then, yeah. Rotten egg was earlier. Yeah, that's definitely marshmallow. Alright, saving the game here. We've got 5 out of the 8 musical instruments. A big thank you to Coco, Azzy, Nintendo Bro, Mrs. Epitaph Fox, Let's Maybe LP92, Lore the Master. Who else was hanging out today? That might have been everybody. But thank you as well to anyone who may have been lurking or otherwise. I really greatly appreciate you all. This has been fun. I generally don't raid out. I used to do raids, and it got to a point where I felt like I was doing it because there was like an expectation of doing it, rather than because I wanted to. And sometimes like I would like go into someone's stream and I'd feel a little bit bad because it was like, well, I'm raiding because I'm done streaming, I'm ready to be offline. So then I would stick around a little bit and I would try to chat, but my social battery was already really drained. So like I've come to the conclusion that like I just don't really enjoy doing a raid out. If I'm particularly in the mood, like maybe I will, but most of the time it's just I want to end stream, I want to get downstairs, I got stuff to do. It's a thing that I personally just don't enjoy doing. So I feel bad in a way because that's kind of like one of the things of like Twitch streaming culture and stuff. It's like, oh, you don't raid out, that's weird. And people like getting raids, and I know I certainly like getting them. But at the end of the day, I really need to focus on like, if I'm not in the mood for it, I'm just not going to do it. Especially since I know I personally will feel bad if I'm raiding into somebody and then it's like, alright, well, bye. So, yeah, that is it for me for today. Again, I will be live 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday playing some more Ooblets. Otherwise, we will be back to Link's Awakening with me and Mrs. Fox starting on Tuesday. Hopefully getting through at least one more dungeon. But yeah, that's it for me. I hope you all enjoyed the rest of your day. Take care, and goodbye.